This time we're going to talk about how to export your files so they can be played on just about any computer. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a lot of different movie files out there. You know, there's the .wmv, the .mov, the .avi. All these different formats, they play well on some computers and not on others, especially, you know, some play well on Macs, others play well on PCs. There's a new file format that's out that's called the .mp4. It's not that new, but it is playable by just about every computer out there. Both all Windows computers and all Mac computers come with a player that will play this type of format. You can embed this kind of format into PowerPoints, and it's also very friendly to upload to YouTube with minimal loss of quality. So we have our movie all edited just like before. You'll notice I still have the chapter marker selections here. That information is going to get lost in the process we're about to do right now. Okay, so but everything else is perfect, exactly the way we want it. So we're going to go up here, and this sequence 1, this is what we're playing here. We'll go here and select here, and then on the same sequence 1, so we're selecting what's in here, and we right click on it here, and we say send to compressor. And compressor is actually an outside program that is kind of associated with Final Cut Pro. They're both made by Apple, and you buy them together as kind of this professional editing package. Anyway, just say send to compressor, and that's going to open up the compressor program. Oftentimes this opens up in some different views depending on the last configuration the person was using. So to make sure that yours looks the way like mine does so you can follow along, go up to Window, Layouts, and go to Standard. And it was already in that format, so nothing much changed just now, but if it had looked different, now it would look fine. So here's that sequence 1 again. This is the same sequence, and this is the logo of Final Cut Pro. So this means basically this is that sequence. We just exported into there. And then what we're going to go down here is to our Settings tab. Sometimes this Destinations tab is open. You can just click on Settings and go down here to, if this is closed, you scroll down Formats and then go to MP4. And then again, if this is closed, you just open it by hitting that little triangle, and then you click and drag this MP4 just up into this box up here. And now basically it says we're going to make this sequence into an MP4, and we're going to put it here. Now this source folder is not where you want to put it. The easiest thing to do is if you just right click on this, say Destination, Desktop, and then later on move that file that's going to appear on your desktop into a folder on your hard drive. And the sequence1.mp4 isn't the greatest name. I would change it to my practicum, substituting your name for my usually, dash mpeg4, which is always a good idea, and then you just hit submit and leave all this as default and say submit again. And then you'll notice down here a job opened up, and if it isn't visible immediately, sometimes it's kind of compressed here like this. You can click on this triangle, and then also there's another triangle to have even more information, but this bar is going to go across, and what we just exported was fairly short. It's only a few minutes. If yours is longer, this process can take a little bit of time, up to an hour or two, so you just want to budget that into your time as you're doing it. But that's it. Now it's an MP4, and like I said, this is a really handy movie format to have. You can use this on just about any format that you're interested in.